guys, I'm back. I'm gonna put some makeup on since I have to go places today. I have work meetings today, and yeah, I just don't want to look like I'm tired, which I am. So let me put my headband in. I'm going to put a bunch of makeup on, a little bit of skincare. I did most of my skincare routine already, but a lot of the stuff I'm going to put on is stuff I've never used before. It's stuff I've received in PR, and I'm looking here and I don't think I bought anything from this PR haul besides like 2 things. So yeah, I'll let you know the 2 things I bought. So just be mindful that everything I talk about today, I got sent in PR. I'm gonna start with some skincare, and just like in my normal day-to-day routine, I used to put on eye patches before I would do my eyeshadow, and I leave them on. When I finish my eyeshadow, I would take them off and finish the rest of my face. So I'm gonna do that again. I got sent these Pixi Skin Treats Nutra Eye patches. The box is cool. If I can get the actual container out, that'd be nice. Maybe not. Okay, I got it out. I don't know why that took so much difficulty. So obviously these are brand new. I haven't tried these yet. They still have the seal on them. But let me get these on. Oh my gosh, that was impossible to get off. All right, we're getting there. Now we just have a lid underneath the seal. Ooh, these look like those. Oh, and there's a plastic piece underneath. What in the world are all these layers? Is this a thing? Is this like a normal? Ooh, look at that. I just don't know why there were so many layers of protection. I mean, I guess that's kind of like awesome that there was so many. Just random, a little bit. Okay. Oh, I love the feeling of these on my freaking skin. They feel amazing. They're like immediately cooling. I just love under eye patches in general. And they feel so good. Oh man, that feels great. Cool beans. The serum feels nice. It's not feeling sticky or anything. I received 2 different types of like lip balm, lip conditioning products. So this is the Lanolips Strawberry Scented. This is really good. It is ultra thick. I mean, if you've never used a lanolin cream, I know a lot of women use lanolin cream for breastfeeding because it's a really thick ointment essentially, and it's not toxic. It can be ingested by the baby. So I know that's why a lot of women use lanolin. Lanolin can be used for a million things. It can be used for salve, to cover cuts and scrapes. I mean, it has 100 different uses, but this is a strawberry scented one, so I've literally only been using this on my lips. It's really good scent. I love it. It's really conditioning too. It's a phenomenal one. I also got this one just recently sent from Bobbi Brown. This is the Plump Lip Serum. If you've ever had their crushed oil infused glosses and it has that like fruity type of scent, that's what this smells like. And honestly, it's what it feels like too. This might be slightly thinner, but it feels exactly like the oil infused glosses. So if you like those, you would really like this. Obviously it's Bobbi Brown. It's a little bit more of a luxury brand, so it will be more of that luxury price point, but it is really comfortable on the lips. I like it. I've been using it a lot, and I just recently got it like a week ago maybe. I've been using it a ton. So while my eye patches are sitting on my eyes, don't mind the Doberman puppy next door. You might hear him a lot. He's outside and enjoying the sun, but he barks at everything he sees. So there's that. Let's start with eyeshadow. And I didn't receive like any like eye primer, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of the one from Rare Beauty. I was sent this in PR well over a year ago. It's actually my favorite. It's not one of my favorites, it is my favorite. But I just need something for the base. Okay, that works. And yeah, so I received a few eye products. I got this Beauty Bento eyeshadow trio from Kaja. This is the Chocolate Dahlia trio. I actually already have this one, so I don't want to open it. I've used it already. It's the Pixi also sent me 2 of their Eye Lift Max liquid shadows. One looks a little bit more coppery and one is a much cooler toned, almost pinky, purple, silver type of shade. So they're really pretty. I might use one of these. Kind of cute. Also received three different liners. One from Pixi, it's the Endless Silky Eye Pen. It's just like their black color. And I received this brown one. It's the Creamy Coal Eye Pencil Eyeliner from Huda Beauty. I have this in a brown shade. I don't like this. I don't know if it's just the actual shade that I have in this, but it doesn't stay in my waterline. You can't tell, it really disappears, and for how pricey Huda Beauty is, it's kind of a shame. I have much cheaper ones that stay much better. And then KVD sent me their tattoo liner. So this is just a liquid pen liner. Phenomenal. I've used this before, so if they haven't changed their formula, I do really like this one. Yeah, it's great. But also received this Natasha Denona Love palette. This has cheek products and eyeshadow products. So I think I'm gonna use, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna use one of these eyeshadow colors, but I don't want to do a pink look today, so I might get out my already, like, the Bento trio that I have open in this color. What is this? Chocolate Dahlia. This is what Chocolate Dahlia looks like. This is the one I already have. So you actually have one shimmer shade and then 2 deeper matte neutral tones. So let me pop these on my eye. I just cleaned all of my brushes. Thank God they needed it. I kept doing my eye makeup and everything was just looking like pinky purple, even if I was doing like a freaking green look. Middle shade, the lighter of the 2 mattes. I'm not trying to do a crazy look. I just want to put some makeup on and have it not look like I'm so exhausted. Presentable. Near the top of my lash area and pull it out a little bit just to slightly define that area. I'm way too tired to do like some intricate bougie cut crease, colorful, extravagant look. I don't have the time for that. I'm too tired for it. We'll do that another day, but not today. Today is not the day. Today is not the day, and I am not the one. Mattes blend great. If you ever found like a Bento trio that you really enjoy, like the color story, you'll really like this formula. It really is one of my favorite shadow formulas. It works phenomenally. Since this is more of like a brown look, I'm gonna go with the Pixi Beauty Eye Lift Max liquid shadow shade and the Sunset color, the warmer one of the 2. This is very, very subtle. I'm definitely noticing that being like a trend with makeup, like very subtle, sheer formulas. Normally, just my personal preference, if I'm looking for, oh, sorry, I just shook everything. If I'm looking for like a really, I don't know, subtle formula, this probably isn't going to be the one I choose. It's kind of lifting up the powder that I placed down. So this isn't my favorite formula. I like those like sparkly liquid glitter shadow type of things from Pixi. I thought those were stunning. I mean, I still do think they're stunning. I have them still. I love them. I still use them, but these aren't really it. I feel like this probably would have gone over better if I had like a no eyeshadow on already and I just wanted like a one and done type of color. But putting this on top of already laid down powder shadow, it's really, I mean, it really lifted right there. I don't know how well you can see that. So, that kind of sucks. Random, but I'm gonna take the highlighter from the Natasha Denona Love Face Palette and see if that can vamp up my eye look just a little bit more. Okay, that's making it a little bit more than what it was, which is nice. Pixi Beauty Liquid Shadows, no, it's a no for me unless you're really going for that subtle one and done type of style. I'll probably throw like some brown liner on or something later, but for now this is fine. That's all I'm gonna do with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this off. Ugh. Those did dry out really fast. I feel like they don't normally do that with other ones that I've had, but those kind of did, which isn't bad. It doesn't feel like sticky or tacky on my skin, so that's nice at least. Okay, next up in like the routine that I do is normally a sunscreen. I received two different ones. I received the Unseen Sunscreen Body from Supergoop, and then I received the Rose Inc Solar Power Luminous SPF 30 Serum. I'm actually gonna put both on. I'm gonna put this guy on my neck. This is 3.4 ounces for like to use on your body. I feel like that's not enough. Like, I feel like I would go through this so fast. I use sunscreen on my body. Oh, it is totally clear. You see that? Nice. It's like jelly. It is literally like a jelly. Interesting. That wasn't what I was expecting at all, but that's cool. It has like a slight SPF scent, which I don't mind. I actually really enjoy the scent of SPF. This also has a bit of a dimethicone feel, which normally doesn't bother me. It's just, you know, kind of be aware of that if you're want to buy it. Like, it does have a slick feeling to it. My problem with Rose Inc as a brand is this is supposed to be more of a natural brand, like a natural brand. Is this dropper even working? The dropper picks up literally one drop of product. What the heck? That's thick. That feels thick when I'm rubbing it in on my face. I don't know if I like that. that feels like you're putting on a thick mineral sunscreen. Not really noticing like a white cast on my skin, but then again, I am very fair. That one does feel a little greasy. I don't normally mind greasy. I like having like an oily base on my skin anyways. Primers. I received 2 different brands primers. Pixi sent me their Flawless Beauty Primer. It's the Hydrating Glow Primer. I have already used this and it has a tint to it. It is a very thin, moisturizing type of product and it has quite a glow on it. I don't know how well you can see that. It is very glowy. I do think you could probably pull it off on its own. Just be mindful at how glowy it is. It does kind of have like a skin perfecting look to it. I don't mind it. I actually did enjoy it the days that I did wear it, but I got sent Smashbox whole entire line of their primers. Literally all 5 of them. So I have actually like swatched all of these on my hand to texturally feel the difference between them, and there has been a few that I have like already used before. So I've already used the Illuminate Glow Primer. I had a different, like I had it a different year in a smaller size. I've had that before. The other day I used the Correct Anti-Redness Primer. Still not sure how I feel about it, but it did work fine. I've never used the primerizer. I've never used the Photo Finish, which just feels like it has a dimethicone silicone type of feel to it. And then the mattifying primer. Honestly, I think I want to kind of try this just because I put so many like oily feeling products down. So normally I wouldn't pick this one. This isn't ever a product I would reach for, but let's just do it. Let's see how it works. It lays down fine. It feels fine on the skin. It's just, you know, I have very dry skin, so putting like a mattifying primer down doesn't normally go over well with me, but we'll see. We're here to test stuff out. In my T-zone area, I didn't want it all over my face and cheeks. I literally just put it on my nose, front on my forehead, chin, and like right underneath my eye area here. We'll see. It feels fine on the face. Nothing is pilling so far. All right, my next step would be like color correction. I actually received quite a few color correction products. I bought this one from e.l.f. It's the blue color corrector. I have a YouTube Shorts video on this, so if you want to go check it out, go check it out. I like it. I kind of show you how it works. Yeah, it's a great product. I actually really enjoy that. Highly recommend it. But I received every shade in the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin CC sticks. They come in the shades banana, pumpkin, and apricot. Banana is the lightest. There's no way I'm ever going to use apricot or pumpkin. They're just too dark for me. And I don't really have like under eye circles or dark spots on my face, but I just kind of want to show you how it works. It is very, very illuminating. This is the Ole Henriksen CC stick. I'm just gonna put it right under my eye area here. So that's the color that it looks like on me, and I'm just gonna push it in with my fingers because that's what I do. So I wouldn't say it has the most coverage. It really doesn't. It just kind of gives a bit more of like a glow under the eye area with very, very sheer coverage and color. So if you're definitely like the no makeup type of person, these probably would be more up your alley than like an actual color corrector, which has more coverage to it. I feel like that's totally just the vibe right now for makeup. No makeup, or just skincare that has some makeup in it, or vice versa, makeup that light sheer makeup that has a ton of skincare benefits. That's like the alley I'm really seeing for makeup and skincare products right now, and just like people's makeup preferences. Foundations, I actually received 2 foundations. I received a really cool PR box from KVD Beauty. It's the Queen of Poisons PR box, and they just threw a couple really fun products in there for me. Included that Trooper ink liner, it included this along with a few new lip products. This is their Good Apple foundation. This has been raved about. I've actually used this already, so I know I really enjoy it. It's very thick, full coverage, and very dewy on the face. It's not like cakey dry, and it's the same color I used last time, which is like 10. They just sent me like a refill of it. I do really like it. I'm not going to use this one today just because I know I like it, but I just received the Lancome Tint Needle Ultra Wear Long Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 100W. So I was like, there's no way this is gonna be my shade. This is the lightest warm shade they have in their line that I could find, and I feel like that makes me feel so pale, but that's it. That's it. So let's, you know, put some on. And that is the color. It's actually a pretty damn good match. It doesn't feel like it. I mean, it feels so light, or seems so light on my skin, but my skin is really, really light. I keep buying these foundations that are way too dark, thinking, oh yeah, I'm not as light as I think. No, I'm as light as I think. I need to cool it. So first impression on putting that on my face, it is very thin, like a very thin formula. It's not thick and cakey feeling. I would say the coverage is probably medium, which is, I prefer a medium coverage. It actually looks really nice. I'd say this is a really good match for me. I think it looks really nice. It's not too full coverage. It doesn't feel cakey. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, like if it feels very dry on me, but so far it feels fine. I also received 1 concealer, so it's the concealer I'm going to try today. It's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer. I grabbed this in the shade Honey 1.7B. I think I'm horrible at picking out shades for myself. I got this scent in PR, but I had to pick out my shade. This is like very, very light and not as yellow as I thought it was. I like the packaging. I like this fat doe foot. But this is way more pink than I thought it was. I think I grabbed a neutral one because all the warm ones seemed like too orangey looking. So I'm just gonna do a couple dots because I don't want it to be too much coverage. Okay, definitely full coverage. I look like a new woman. I look like I don't have 2 kids and that I didn't get 4 hours of sleep last night. So that's nice. Blended in, this color doesn't seem too off, and it is a little bit more pink toned, but honestly, that pink under eye trend is so in right now. It doesn't seem too off, but I definitely would go with a more yellow version because this is way too pink for me personally. I don't have any powders to use, like set down powders, so I'm probably gonna do that like last. But I did get sent a bunch of cheek products. I got sent the Play Bento Sculpting Trio from Kaja, where it has like the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's one of my favorite cream formula bronzers. It's phenomenal. I've used it before. I really like this. It's one of my favorite products from Kaja in general. Highly recommend it. I received 2 of their cheeky stamps in the shade Saucy and Bossy. So maybe I'll use one of those. Again, I said I received the Natasha Denona Love Cheek Palette. I've used the cream blush and both the highlighter. The highlighter is slightly too subtle for me. It's just not giving its all for me. The cream cheek, I love. I think it's so good. I really like the formula of it. And then I also received the Sugar Blossom Quad from Pixi. This is just a powder with 2 highlighters, a blush. You could use this as a blush too, but it's more of like a bronzer in my opinion. But yeah, just a cute little quad from Pixi. And then I also received this, and I'm like so obsessed with this. I already swatched it out. I like would shit myself if they came out with more colors of this. This is from the brand Perfect Diary, and it's the Stardust Diamond Highlighting Powder in the shade 01. Look at that. Look at that on my finger. Oh, look at it swatched out on my hand. The hand swatch can't even do it justice. In person, that is like out of this world, but the camera is not picking up just how beautiful that is. It looks so pretty. I love this. This is my new baby. I love it so much. It's so pretty. Used it before. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer just so I have a freaking bronzer on my face. This is the shade Honey Drip. I just need something. If you've never used this e.l.f. Putty Bronzer formula before, I really love it. It's more of that cream to powder type of formula. Also, it's a bit more sheer and kind of forgiving. So you can go ham and it'll still look great. I like the more natural, especially drugstore bronzers out there. I love it. That's all I'm gonna do. I think it looks good. Like, that is so patchy right there. Hate that. It looks terrible. Okay, so I want to use one of the Kaja Cheeky stamps. I'm going to use the shade Bossy. I've used this formula before. I have a shade already, but I want to use this new color because it's so pretty looking. Ooh, pretty. It looks very bright. Okay. Do one side first and then get that blended in because I'm terrified it's gonna dry before I can blend it out. Actually, that's pretty. Very like sheer or sheer enough. Kind of really like that a lot. That's nice. That's cute. Cute, I like it. Color's really pretty too. It's definitely a fun color for spring. This is the shade Bossy. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. It's a really pretty springtime color. I like that a lot. There we go. Cool, cool. Lastly, I want to put on that highlighter. Okay. I just love this highlighter so much. It's so freaking pretty. So damn pretty. like digging into it. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I don't know how well it's coming off on camera. Oh God. It's just so pretty. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, that was the Perfect Diary highlighter. So I put a little bit of powder on and I did my brows just because I didn't get anything like that set in PR. I've been using this Ciate like HD finishing powder. I use that under my eyes and like just around like the area of my nose. And it's not a surprise, I'm still using my Ebates Dip Brow Pomade for the like fluffy parts of the fronts of my brows. And then to color in and taper, I've been using this guy. This is from Velour. It's the Fluff and Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. So that's what's in my brows, if you're curious. Not that you are, but in case you are. I feel like I want to do the Huda Beauty because it's brown, but I feel like I've never tried the Pixi one, so I kind of want to try it. Maybe I'll do the Pixi over top of Huda just so you guys can see what the Huda Beauty color actually does on my eyes. So this is like a brown shade. So that's kind of what it looks like right on the inside of my waterline. It just doesn't stay. It looks good at first, but it does not stay at all. I want to try the Pixi mascara that they sent me. It's the large lash mascara. I've never used any Pixi mascara. It just looks like a basic wand, like bigger fluffy wand. Okay, I was going to put lashes on, but I kind of like how it looks as is. There's not a lot of product on this wand right away, so I feel like that's what's kind of helping me build up rather than make it like a ton of product on at once and then it get all clumpy. Like I really have the opportunity to push the wand in at the very base of my lashes and wiggle the product up through them rather than like being really careful and gentle because there's just so much shit on the wand. It's definitely like deep enough for me, and I don't have the longest lashes in the world, but it's definitely better than some of the other ones I've tried recently. Pleasantly surprised. I actually really like this mascara. I don't know if it's necessarily volumizing, but it definitely makes it look like I have more lashes than I actually do. I'm not gonna put a wing liner on. Again, I just kind of want to keep everything pretty normal looking, I guess. The only thing that's really left would be lashes and lip product. So I got a few lashes. No, I got a lot of lashes sent to me, but let me show you what I received. I received 3 pairs of velour lashes. I really love the velour lashes. This one I just put on like the other day. Which one is this? For real though, they're just a really short, more natural type of lash. They have a ton of different styles. I really like them. I got For Real Though, Understated, which is this one, and Secret Weapon. And I just grabbed more of the like normal, like this is like their classic band, and then the effortless ones are more of like a thinner band, so they're a lot more comfortable to wear. I actually really prefer that band a lot more than the original. I received a ton of lashes from Kiss. Don't mind the box, it looks like someone sat on it. The whole line from their The Muses collection, so there's a ton. Sire, Supreme, Empress, Noblesse, Legacy and Duchess. They're like super dramatic looking lashes. I want to share the lip products that I got sent. So I got sent the, I don't even know what this is, it doesn't say. It's like the vitamin C lip care product. It's very, very sheer. It's more of like a lip balmy type of product. And Lime Crime also sent me their Velveteen Volume 1. I did a whole reel, or a reels and a YouTube shorts on these colors. Super gorgeous. I love these funky, like out of the box, out of the norm type of lip color. I just love that. And they also sent me their classic bullet lipstick formula. It's like a very comfortable matte formula. This is the shade Twin Flame. It's like this vibrant orange. It's so stinking pretty. This is Cloud 9. These are like the funky colors, which I love. So bright blue is Cloud 9. Lucky Me. Can you guess what Lucky Me is? Green, like a dark forest green, and then Drive In, which is just a really pretty deep purple. I love colored lips. Any crazy color, I'll wear it. I love it. I love them. This is the only product other than the e.l.f. color corrector that I purchased. This is the CoverGirl Yummy Gloss. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. I haven't heard anybody talking about this. Maybe I'm just out of the loop and everyone actually does love this, but it smells so good. It kind of smells like peach rings mixed with like a peach colada or a pina colada. Oh, it smells like spring and summer. And it's so good. It's this, I don't want to put it on because I know I love this already. So I'm not going to wear it. I mean, that's what the gloss looks like on my skin. Very sheer, even though it looks very vibrant in the tub. Look how much I've used already. I have used so much of this and I haven't had it that long. I have the shade My Main Squeeze. Oh my God. It's so yummy. It is so yummy. It's so good. I love this stuff. I received all these little like keychain, lippy, cheeky products. What is their actual name? Because I don't remember. These are the jelly charms. So I have all of the colors right here. All of the colors. If I would wear any of them right now, I'd probably like put this one on. I really like this color. This shade is the shade Berry Colada. Pretty. And it's definitely a stain, like a sheer color, but it stains the lips. I want to go for something that has a little bit more color to it. So I'm gonna go with one of these. These are the KVD Beauty Everlasting Liquid Lips. It's a new formula, but these are some of their OG shades, like their most popular shades. So they sent me Queen of Poisons right here, which is the shade dupe for Lolita. Oh, so pretty. And then they sent me Caltrix, which is the shade dupe for Bow and Arrow. Oh, I'm gonna go with Bow and Arrow. Caltrix. I'm gonna go with Caltrix. Bow and Arrow was my all-time favorite lip color. The Kylie K Dolce K lip color is very, very similar to this one. I just love these brownie nude type of shades. And I really want to try this new formula. So I'm gonna go in. Did one swipe on the bottom. All right, that's the shade Caltrix. It's the Bow and Arrow shade dupe in the new formula from the Everlasting Hyperlight Liquid Lipsticks from KVD Beauty. Oh, I just love a good brown type of shade like this. It's so pretty, very comfortable. Not sure if it's gonna dry down. I still had a little bit of that Bobbi Brown lip serum on, so it might not totally dry down if it is supposed to. So that is Caltrix, and that is Queen of Poisons. This is the Lolita dupe, and this is the Bow and Arrow dupe. So yeah, pretty. I've always liked the KVD formula. I have like all of the shades pretty much, so I was really sad when I couldn't get them anymore. Like there's not many you can still buy right now. Very comfortable. It's not sticky, not tacky. Very, very comfortable. Very thin feeling too. It's very thin feeling. I mean, that's like everything from like the makeup standpoint. I've also received like a ton more items. 2 of these boxes, the Scoop Party boxes. It just has some fun stuff in it. Comes with like a little headband like the one I have today. My Cake Day Hydrating Sprinkle Wash Off Mask. And then the Matcha Mood mask, as well as the Berry Groovy mask. I got 2 dry shampoos. One I have in my hair right now is from Living Proof. I really like this stuff. I think it really works well for me. It's pretty heavy duty. I also received the one from Olaplex. It's a number 4D Clean Volume Detox Dry Shampoo. This doesn't work. Don't waste your money. If you need a heavy duty dry shampoo, don't buy this. I'd much rather use this like right out of the shower on clean hair. For volumizing purposes, this does not work as a dry shampoo. Not my fave. I got sent the Saint Tropez Self Tan Berry Sorbet Bronzing Mousse. This stuff I really like. It works well. The scent is great. It smells like berries. It doesn't have that strong tanning scent. So if you hate that smell, you'd probably like this a lot more. Works well. I like it. I also received the new skincare line from MAC. So they sent the Hyper Real Fresh Canvas. It's like a cleansing wash, like a cleansing oil. Really good. If you know me, I really love a cleansing oil. That's usually my first step in my makeup. They also sent their serumizer. I've used this once and it's okay. It's okay. Definitely like the oil like cleanser more. And they also sent the Skin Canvas Balm. It's a moisturizing cream. It's not like a cleansing balm or anything like that. Again, this is okay. I just have really, really dry skin right now, so I need something that's a lot more hydrating than this one, if that makes sense. Replica sent me a couple products over. They sent their brand new launch. It's the On a Date launch. They sent it in both the candle and the fragrance. It smells very good. It's just very, very strong. I think there's a very niche group of people that would like this scent. I like it. I think if you like florals, you're really going to like it. It's just, it's strong. There's not really a better way to describe it other than it's just very strong. So you're gonna kind of have to smell it yourself to understand what I mean. Valentino also sent me their newest fragrance launch as well. They sent me 2 of them. I have the Born in Roma Intense, and I think this one is, I forget what this one is, but it's like the more masculine scented version. The sweeter, more feminine scent, I'm obsessed with. I wear it every single day. I love it. The more masculine scent, my husband wears this all the time, and when I first smelled it, I was like, I don't really like that. Something about it reminds me of like a richer Hollister or like a richer Abercrombie scent. But when he started wearing it and the way it smells out of the jar on skin is like so intoxicating. It smells really good. So I'm happy that we have these. The male or masculine scented version is really nice. I forget the name of it, but this is the bottle. If you're curious, it's the intense version. I forget what the hell it's called. I'm drawing a blank. If I remember, maybe I'll put the name on the screen. Face creams, I got one from Fresh. It's the Black Tea Advanced Renewal Cream and the Dutopia 5% Acid Firming Night Cream from Ole Henriksen. I haven't gotten to try these yet, so I don't know how they work, but here's the boxes. I did get to try is the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. It's definitely has that like jelly aspect to it where it doesn't foam up a lot. So it's definitely more of like a less foamy, it's not going to strip your skin type of product. I really love the packaging and I do like how it performs. I think it performs just fine. I have been really enjoying it and it's pretty affordable too. Lastly, Pixi sent me quite a few skincare products from an entire clarifying line. They sent me the Clarity Concentrate Serum, so I'm actually really interested to try this. They sent me the Clarity Tonic. It has salicylic acid and probiotics in it, so that's cool. The Clarity Lotion. It's an oil-free moisturizer, so this might be really nice in like the warmer months coming up. So I'll have to test that out and let you guys know. The Zero Zit Spot Solution. So if I get any acne, I'll let you know. Normally I don't break out, so it's kind of hard for me to try like acneic products. And then they sent me the Clarity Cleanser, which has salicylic acid in it. I do like salicylic acid, so I'll be interested to try this cleanser out when I get a moment. I Do Care sent me a whole box of sheet masks. It's the Let's Get Sheet Face 14-day sheet mask set. I already used one of them. These are really fun. Like I don't normally go out and buy sheet masks anymore. The one I used was the Nourishing Olive Mask, the Olive About You mask. I really liked it. My skin was going through it. It was really dry. That one really like just added extra hydration and moisturization to my skin that it desperately needed. There's a ton in here. I really liked the sheet mask. It was cold. It was a great sensory experience. Sheet masks are fine. I like the ones from I Do Care. Check them out if you want. That is officially everything from this haul in a little makeup look. You can see how the makeup performed on my face, me putting it on. I don't mind it. My skin, like the base, looks great except for my eyeshadow. I'm really disappointed in the liquid shadows from Pixi. I thought they'd be a little bit more, but they're just that like one and done type of shadow. Definitely did not pair well on top of powder shadow. Oh well, it is what it is. What can you do? So that's everything. If you have any questions about products, I will try and get back to them on you in the comments. If you're curious about my nails, I'll have them linked in the description box. They're from Glamnetic. They are the confetti set. Love them, so good. I also have a code with Glamnetic. You'll find that in the description box if you're curious. Save yourself some money. I do get a small commission on it if you do purchase through my code. Thank you. If you want to use my code, that's phenomenal. I appreciate you. You can use someone else's code too, or you don't have to use a code at all. It just saves you a little bit of money, makes me a little bit of money, whatever. Yeah, that's everything. Hope it was kind of interesting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.